everybody.
Hey folks, how you doing? This is Whispering Orchards Farm and CSA. I am your farmer Steve. This is Valerie, my girlfriend, and this is Sue Ellen,
Hello.
one of the CSA members who's actually a nutritionist. And we want to bring to you our first unboxing or unbagging video. So to see what's in your bag, what you're going to be getting this week. And then we're going to be doing this every single week. And each week is going to be different items, and we're going to just go from there. So there we go. This is our first bag. Now, there are people who are getting 5 to 6 items a week. There are some that are getting 7 to 8, and then there are a few that are getting 8 to 10 items a week. So what you're going to be doing right now is we're going to show everything that we're getting from this week. Some of the items you're not going to be getting because you purchase a smaller amount, but we're also going to give you the ability to purchase other items that you see, in the weeks following. So here we go.
Okay, so my first comment is that everyone should always unbox their share with a little bit of wine or beer. So cheers to all.
Na zdrowie, as we say in Polish.
Excellent. Yes, food is best enjoyed with friends and ferments. So, okay, let's see what's in the bag. I'm so excited. Oh, so the first thing we have is some delicious baby kale. Baby kale is, of course, the baby of the big kale that we always see. What I find with baby kale is it's the perfect kale to do a salad. So you take this bad boy, you put it in a bowl, add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, a couple of squeezes of fresh lemon juice, give it a rub like this, almost like you're kneading bread, and it gets even more soft and toothsome, and then you eat it with some red onion, everything. Or if you like your kale cooked, this is the perfect kale to saute. You don't have to do anything to it, no trimming, no destemming, because it's a little itty bitty baby. Love it. Yay to baby kale. Oh. Our next bag is another favorite green, arugula.
Yes.
So this is a classic salad green. Arugula has a delicious peppery flavor. It's very high in all types of nutrients. It's perfect for my favorite salad, which is the arugula with Parmesan, balsamic vinegar, and extra virgin olive oil. The Parmesan kind of tames a little bit of the pepperiness of the arugula, and then of course the balsamic vinegar, which is a little more sweet than other vinegars. It's a perfect marriage. Yay, arugula.
Yeah, you're making me hungry.
Like now I'm starving. Flat leaf parsley. So there's two types of parsley. You have the curly leaf, which I don't particularly like, and then the flat leaf Italian parsley. We saw the post that Farmer Steve made a little bit earlier about what's your favorite thing to do with parsley. And I know that one of you guys talked about chimichurri. Oh,
yeah.
If you're grilling a steak for the summer, chimichurri is the way to go. It's this gorgeous, there's garlic, there's the parsley, there's a little bit of lemon juice, a little bit of olive oil, all whirled up together in a blender or a food processor, and it's just this beautiful green deliciousness. Another thing I like to do with parsley is called gremolata, which is classically served with ossobuco, with very rich meat dishes, where you chop up the parsley with a little bit of lemon zest and raw garlic, and it's not, the chimichurri is very liquidy and spreadable, whereas the gremolata is more kind of crumbly a little bit, so you can sprinkle it on, but parsley is delicious. If you're a juicer, if you love to make green juices, parsley is a wonderful addition to green juice. Oh, I see a bunch of lovely carrots.
There you go.
Carrots. We are carrots. Don't throw out those carrot greens, people. These carrot greens, you can actually make pesto with these bad boys. Or, again, if you're a juicer, which I'm thinking many of the CSA members are juicers, take all of this and put it right in your juice. It's such a delicious flavor. And then these, oh, we love the carrots. Look at this. This is what a carrot is about right here. None of those weird baby carrots that look like strange
Yeah,
little
well,
children's
basically
fingers.
they're not real baby carrots anyway.
No,
They've
they're
been
like
shaved
shaved
down.
up and
Yes.
was so wasteful.
Yeah.
So these, oh my gosh, what will I do with carrots? I might roast them.
Roast them.
I might eat them raw like Bugs Bunny. I'll share the recipe with everybody because I think we're going to get a lot of good raw eating vegetables. It's from Bon Appetit and it's called Ranch Fun Dip.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally it's a savory, powdery dip that you take raw veggies, different crudité, and you dip them into it, and it's made with pistachios and nutritional yeast, onion powder, garlic powder, a little bit of Aleppo pepper. And
nice.
Yeah.
So it's almost like a rub that you would actually dip it into.
Well, and it's based on Fun Dip, the gross candy Fun Dip, that sugar. So I might Fun Dip these bad boys.
Okay.
And now beets.
I'm a big thyme person, so I like fresh chopped thyme. I put it in there, and what we did was you take the bulbs and we roasted them. The easiest way to roast them, don't peel them first.
No.
And I always peel them first. We rubbed them down with a little bit of olive oil. Threw them in, each one I wrapped individually in a little bit of tinfoil. Put it in, I think it was like 400 degrees for about like 40, 50 minutes. And then once you take them out, let them cool off, take a paper towel, and you could actually rub the skin right off of them. So you don't have to do any peeling and stuff like that. And they come out like this glistening red
jewel.
Yeah, and it's so perfect. Then you could do whatever you want with them. You could cool them off. You could actually nibble on them throughout the day.
Or even go cold.
Yes.
Yeah, in a salad.
A lot of people are just like you said, like this pickled beet thing. And you can do so much with beets. They're great roasted with carrots. I'll actually roast them with carrots, potatoes, which we are growing. We have 4 or 5 different varieties of potatoes that we're growing this year. We do have fresh rosemary, so we'll actually roast them all together with a little bit of olive oil. It's phenomenal.
Delicious.
So.
Yeah, the delicious beet. We love all the root vegetables. Then baby spinach, another of the baby greens, which of course baby greens are they're much more soft and easy to digest because they haven't grown so big. They're really easy to either eat raw in a salad, like with the baby kale, or this is so easy to saute because it's such a gentle, soft.
Yeah, you don't have to cook them overcook them.
It's just
that's
like
the
a
thing.
little.
You're going to get more of your nutrients from stuff that is raw or slightly blanched or slightly sauteed compared to like overcooking it. You don't need to overcook this stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, the beauty of the babies. And then the beauty as well of vegetables that come farm fresh from a local farm. Radishes. Yay! Oh,
And they're not just for salads.
No, they're definitely not. You can actually saute radishes in a little bit of butter and then sprinkle them with salt, and it's a whole new flavor sensation. So it
I've
really.
never had them like that. That sounds
fun. And so the French, if you have a really nice butter and a little nice sea salt, you can smear the butter onto the raw radish and then sprinkle a little bit of sea salt and oh my God, it's so good. Butter makes everything better, much like wine makes everything better. The French really know some good things.
And we're growing 4 different varieties of radishes throughout this season. So you're going to get a French basket, obviously your basic red radish. We also do have a French basket, a purple, radish, and then there's another different type of red. I don't remember the varieties, but we wanted to mix things up and stuff. So we'll be bringing on different radishes throughout the season.
Very colorful. Beets too.
Yeah, we have with the beets. We actually have it's like a
Chioggia.
We have the Chioggia, which is the candy stripe one. and then we also have the gold.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And they all different. They do have different flavors to them.
Yeah, they definitely do.
Yeah.
So good. So good. Okay. Up. And the bag of mesclun mix, delicious, always good for salads. I find that when I've done CSAs, if I ever come to the end of the week and I have bits and bobs hanging around in my refrigerator, I do like a quick green soup where just a little bit of vegetable broth or a little bit of chicken broth and any of if there's anything left of the tender greens, I'll bring that broth to a simmer and I'll put the greens in it and then maybe I'll crack one of Farmer Steve's delicious duck eggs into that simmering broth and just swirl it around and it's like this green, delicious eggy soup. So, but then salad, of course, the classic mesclun salad mix. Add a little nuts to it, add some cheese to it, add a hard-boiled Farmer Steve egg to it. There's a lot of really good ways to enjoy a salad.
Yes.
Yeah. So green bags. Everybody also gets talk about the green bags.
So to store your vegetables, we want to make sure that you're not wasting your food every single week. So we're including in everybody's CSA a couple, depending on the size of what your CSA is, you're going to get like 2, 3, 4 green bags. These are reusable. They actually breathe, and they'll keep your salads, your greens, things like that longer throughout the season. So we wanted to make sure that, once you get your stuff, you're actually able to keep it longer. One of the things we want to talk about is like, as soon as you get some of your stuff, you want to cut the green tops off of your carrots so they don't wilt and they don't make the carrots rubbery. We want to ship them to you whole, but cut it off, put them in the green bags. You could freeze them, things of that nature. Things that you can't use by the end of the week. It's easy to throw them into a blender with a little bit of water, and we could actually put them into like ice cube containers, throw them in the fridge, throw them in the freezer, and then freeze them up. Now all you need to take it out and then use it for stock, for soup, or any type of a sauce or anything like that. Things like that. Was there basil in there too? Maybe it's in the other bag. But yeah, one of the other things that we're giving to like the larger item people is fresh basil. And this year we're growing, I think we have 3 or 4 different types of basil. Your regular Italian basil, we have a purple opal basil, and then we also have a cinnamon basil. I'm not sure if we have Thai basil. Thai basil is a nice spicy,
purple stem.
Yes.
Yeah, that almost anise flavor to it.
One of the things you'll be getting in the next few weeks, we do have fennel that's growing. The bok choy, we were hoping to get some out in the first couple of weeks, but because of this weird change in the weather, some of the stuff actually bolted, so it went to seed, and before it actually got to get large enough. So I'm actually letting it grow, using it for the seed, so I could actually plant more for the fall, and it's more of a spring or fall type of, it likes a cool weather type of crop. But we're actually been very busy. Right before we got here to do this, we actually put in I want to say like about 20 by 50 mushroom bed. We're growing wine cap mushrooms. I actually been inoculating mushroom spawn in wood chips in boxes in my living room since March. And we wanted to get that actually up and going, so then once the warm weather came, we could move those boxes outside, spread them out with the rest of the wood chips, and we're hoping that like somewhere in maybe 2, 3, 4 weeks, we could have fresh wine cap mushrooms. They're really a great color. The caps are a burgundy red color. When they get a little bit larger, they look like portobellos. They're great for grilling, sauteing, the whole 9 yards.
Delicious.
So, yes.
Delicious.
So, I guess that's pretty much about it. We're looking forward to bringing all of our vegetables to you guys from now until probably the second week in October, because we got started a little bit late because of the weather. and we really appreciate that you guys appreciate what we're doing, and we all have to deal with Mother Nature. It's not at all in our hands, and um, but we have probably 70, 80 different varieties of vegetables and some fruits to bring to you over the season. So, and especially into the fall, we got tons of pumpkins. We got cantaloupes, watermelons, honeydews that are growing right now. Um, so yeah, it's gonna be fun, and we're thankful that you guys supported us in the beginning. That gave us the emphasis to keep going. Um, One of the things we do still offer CSAs. So if you know somebody, once you get your package and you know somebody who wants to get involved, um, we'll actually do a discount because obviously they'll come in 2, 3, 4 weeks, after the program starts. So we'll prorate the share for that. But we're doing this really for a love of life, and we're I guess because of the way that things are now in society and stuff like that, people are actually getting a wake up call to see that, wow, maybe we should actually be eating local. So we're appreciating this, and we're glad that we're here at that time to take on the challenge. So, all right, until next
See
week,
ya.
thanks.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Drink wine.